Interest rates are starting to drop. Inventory here in Cape Coral continues to rise. What's going on with property prices? Let's go ahead and take a look at the Cape Coral December 2023 market update. Welcome aboard. My name is Barry Cessna, your Cape Coral real estate agent. And today we're going to take a look at the current state of the market. We go back 30 days over the course of November 2023. Then we go back 90 days to August 2023. And finally, a year back to November of 2022. We compare numbers to get an idea of which direction our Cape Coral real estate market is heading. We've got a lot of great information to go over today. I'm really excited. We're right around the corner from season, and inventory is starting to prepare and increase for our season. Let's go ahead and jump inside. First, we're going to look at is the market indicators. How do we know how the market's doing? First, we look at inventory. Current available residential properties actively listed for sale in Cape Coral. That tells us how much supply there is. We're going to look at median price point. Are prices going up, prices going down, or are they staying about the same? Days on the market. How long is a home sitting on the market before it goes under contract? Closed sales. How many sales do we have over the course of the month? This is an indication of demand. Excellent. So let's jump right in and take a look at the Cape Coral numbers. First, we're going to look at active inventory. So back in November 2023, currently right now, we've got 2,455 homes available for sale. This is single family homes in the city of Cape Coral. August 2023, just 90 days ago, we had 1,865 homes available for sale. And then going back a whole year, just after the Hurricane Ian, we had 1,873 homes available on the market for sale. Now, looking at this number, 2,455, that's a huge number, right? That's a big number. We haven't seen a number like that in the city of Cape Coral for several years. 2,455 single family homes available for sale. But that gets me excited because what's been happening over the last several months with interest rates being so high is we've had gridlock. We don't have any inventory. People aren't selling, people aren't buying. But what's happening now is people know that we're right around the corner from season. Season is our time of the year where we're really warm down here. A lot of people from the north, from Canada, come down and stay. The snowbirds, if you will, they'll buy the properties. And so the people that live here that understand the cycle, this is the time of year where they start to get their homes ready and on the market. So we're preparing, we're ready to go for our snowbird season. Looking back to August and just over the course of the summer, we gradually increased over the summer because we were very low on inventory last May of 2023. If you remember, we were about 1,500 homes for sale on the market, and then we increased over the summer and we've increased into November, as you can see by the chart here. But what this means for buyers is a lot of opportunity, a lot of homes to choose from. It's not like it was in 2021, 2022, where as soon as a home went on the market, at least if it was decent, it was gone the next day. Now buyers are having a real nice opportunity to choose the house that they want to live in. Median price point. So does that mean if there's so much supply that prices are plummeting? Not exactly. For November 2023, we had a median price point of $393,200 here in the city of Cape Coral. That's single family homes. August 2023, we had $399,000. And then if we go back a whole year to November 2022, we were at $400,000. And this chart here is a real good display of what's been happening. You know, it's been a year now. People have been talking about interest rates keep going up. Prices are bound to drop. The bottom's going to drop out. A lot of people have been concerned. And then there's been a lot of people on the sidelines just waiting and waiting and waiting to watch these prices drop so they can come in and buy them up. But if you see the chart year over year, we're about exactly where we are. So yeah, we haven't increased a lot, but we haven't dropped either. Now that interest rates are starting to come down, they're going the other direction. I fully expect this price point to start jumping well over the $400,000 mark over the next several months, especially when we get into February, March, and April. That's our busy time, and we're going to see a lot of sales during that time, and prices are going to increase. So if you're in a position to buy and you've been waiting, this may be the indication now that rates are starting to drop a bit. You may want to jump into the market. I know over the last month, we've had several clients come in and buy homes, and we've been able to negotiate some pretty good deals for them because they're sitting on the market just a little bit longer, which makes buyers or sellers a little bit more comfortable with negotiations. That leads us to days on the market. November 2023, the average home is sitting on the market for 45 days. August 2023, it was 33 days. And then 1 year ago, November 2022, was 31 days. So 45 days, that's as high as we've been in several months, if not years, which means that sellers are getting a little more comfortable with the idea of negotiation, taking a lower price point, or maybe adding different terms like giving you money to help you pay down the points on the mortgage. If we look at our chart, we see last year we went up December and January, and then as soon as season came in, the buyers came and we started going down on days on the market. And then over the summer, we went up a little bit. Interest rates kept going up and up and up, and we were now at 45 days. Now in December, we're going to see that number come down. It'll probably be down below 40 next month when we're doing this market report because the interest rates are starting to drop. Closed sales. So November of 2023, 342 closed sales. Not bad. It's not great, but certainly not bad. August 2023, we had 449 sales, which was fairly strong for an August. And then November 2022, we had 282 sales last year, which is a little bit lower than average, but that was mainly due to Hurricane Ian and not having the inventory available. Other key numbers that we want to look at: sold number per or sold dollars per square foot. We had $264 a square foot. That was our sell price for the median home here in Cape Coral, Florida. Now that number did go up a little bit from last month, so that is showing a bit of a price increase. List price received, 98%. This 98% is how much sellers are negotiating. So they're still not negotiating a ton, although I am starting to see unique situations, especially with my buyers. I've been able to help them get some definitely a lot lower than list price than this right here. But people are still paying quite a bit. They're still not getting that huge discount that we thought we were going to see month after month after month, but it's not happening. And we're losing that window. It's starting to close because as we get into January, February, that list price received is going to be right around what they're asking. New listings hitting the market in the month of November. We had 742 new homes hit the market. It's very healthy. A few less than we had last month, but 742 is a strong number. And again, that's in preparation for season. We always see it tick up this time of the year. People get their homes on the market because they know the snowbirds are coming and they're ready to buy up the homes. Months of inventory, 7.2 months of inventory. Now, this is the highest that we've seen in quite a while. And 7.2 months of inventory means that if there was not another house that went on the market, it would take 7.2 months to sell out all our homes at our current buying, at the current buying levels. So we are currently in a buyer's market. Anytime we go over 6 months, it's considered a buyer's market. So pay attention. We haven't had too many of these buyer's markets over the last several years, but we are currently in one. I don't think it's going to last a couple months, probably at best. And then we'll be back down to that seller's market where sellers have more control. Now, if you're thinking about selling, now is a great time to get your home on the market. Like I said, it's that time of year where the snowbirds are coming down. They're ready to go. They're ready to spend the money for the right house. Is now the time to buy? And this is the numbers we look at every year or every month. We want to see how they're doing compared to the last month. Inflation, we peaked at 9.1% in June 2022. That's when they started kicking those interest rates up gradually, slowly. They just kept going up and up and up. We're now at 3.2%. We've been in the low threes for quite a while, for several months, and they still continue to increase interest rates. However, over the last 4 weeks, we've seen interest rates come down. Interest rates are decreasing. We're now at 7.43%. Just a few weeks ago, we were over 8% at 8.11%. Now our target is 6.5%. Like I keep saying, once we get below a certain interest rate, when they drop, there's a huge amount of buyers that are going to come into the market, because when we went above 8%, not only did that put a lot of people on the sidelines because they didn't want to pay that higher interest rate, but it also kept people on the sidelines because people that could have afforded something at a 5% or a 6% interest rate based on their income could no longer afford those houses based on the 8% interest rate. So as those rates drop, more people enter the market, meaning more demand and more competition as well for homes. Currently at 7.43%. I believe 6.5%. Last month I said if we get below 7%, I think we're bound to see a frenzy of home purchases here in the Cape Coral area. Definitely if we get below 6.5%. you're going to see property values increase substantially. Unemployment is at 3.9%. Now, this is still fairly low. It went up a little bit from last month, but it's still in one of the lowest percentages in the last 54 years. So employment is still going strong here in the United States. Economy is still doing fairly well. Supply, current inventory is at 2,455 single-family homes available here in the city of Cape Coral for sale right now. November 2018, we had 2718 homes for sale. So we are getting close to that number, seeing that inventory increase. Again, I don't expect that to last. I think at best through the month of December. But then once we get into 2024, interest rates continue to drop. Buyers come into the market. That inventory is going to get eaten up pretty fast. So pay attention. If you want to buy a home, you really want to make those moves fairly quickly if you're looking for the best rate. Something I heard the other day is you can always go in and refinance that interest rate. Down the road, maybe 6 months, 8 months, a year down the road, if interest rates go down, go in and refinance that interest rate. But what you can't do is renegotiate that sell price. Once you purchase the home, that sell price is yours. And if it goes up $50,000, $60,000 over the next several months, you're going to miss out on a big chunk of change that you could have had but you didn't because you were hesitant on that interest rate. So this is the direction we're going, and I'm excited to see what happens over the snowbird season here in the next several months. Demand, population is estimated now at 221,000 in the city of Cape Coral. In 7 years, we're expected to go over 250,000 people. We're often ranked as one of the fastest growing cities in the United States. We're attracting people from Chicago, New York, even as far as California and Texas. And that concludes this market report here in Cape Coral for single family homes. Hope you got a lot of great information out of this. If you do have any questions about buying, selling, relocating, or investing here in Cape Coral, go ahead and reach out to me. All my information is in the details below, and I can't wait to chat with you. I'm here to be a resource for you. I love helping people, and I keep seeing more and more clients giving me calls and emailing me from the north. So if you're out there, you're looking to relocate, buy a second home, or invest, I'm here. I'm your guide. I'm your resource. Hope you have a great day. Thanks for joining me. I'm Barry Cessna, your Cape Coral real estate agent.